Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Well, just because I can, and I continue with Neverwinter Nights. I'm still here in the Black Lake district, trying to find the Waterdaven creatures. This is apparently Meldenan's estate. I somehow don't think the gate is going to be open.
I don't think I can do that.
I greet you.
Sorry, sir, but I can't let you in. My employer likes his privacy. Who lives here? This is none other than the home of the noble Meldenen, one of the greatest sorcerers in the city. The man enjoys his privacy as well, so you'll do well to just keep walking. You don't bother him, he won't bother you. Is there any way I could arrange a meeting with him? No, he doesn't meet with anyone. And before you ask, he doesn't have visitors, period. Now go. Can I ask some questions then? Oh fine, go ahead and ask. What exactly goes on here? Lord Meldenen lives here, of course. He's one of them sorcerer types. So strangeness is expected, lots of it actually. But that's okay, we don't go inside of the mansion. Well, except for that dunce groaning, so the strangeness can just stay in there for all we care. Beyond that, it's nothing you need to concern yourself with. Local folks are just superstitious, that's all. Have you heard anything about the strange creatures hereabouts? Lord Meldenen has a lot of strange creatures. It's sort of his hobby, or something. You'd have to be more specific. Maybe he acquired some new creature very recently. Well, no creatures that they can think of. Though there is that... But I shouldn't really mention that, never mind. No, I want to hear this. Is this creature dangerous? No, not dangerous. I wouldn't even call her a creature, really. She's quite pretty, just... I don't know, odd. No idea what Lord Meldenen might want with her. Besides the obvious, I guess even a sorcerer gets lonely, huh? Is this guest of Meldenen's still here? I don't know, I think so. We haven't seen her leave, that's for sure. What would it take for me to get inside? If that's all you're wondering about, you might as well forget it. Lord Meldenen sees no one except a select few friends, and they don't even come through the front gate, so that makes my job very easy. I don't let in anyone. Period. Alright, I guess I have to look for a different way in. I haven't talked with you.
Good business to you.
What is it, boy? Make it snappy, haven't got all day. Who are you? Huh, most of the rich folk around these parts just call me the cleaning lady. Weren't always so, of course. Once I had a pretty name to match my face. The city pays me a bit of coin to go around the district and keep it tidy, sure enough. I also take in laundry from my neighbors. I have to pause for a second, be right back.
Good business to you.
Okay, I'm back. So, could I ask you some questions? Go on then, I could stand to gab for a moment or two, maybe you could tell me something about recent events. I might. What events are you referring to? What do you know about the plague? I've got family beyond these walls, boys. Ones that ain't caught the Wailing Death yet. I hear plenty about it, why? Maybe you've heard some rumors here in Black Lake about the plague. Odd things, perhaps? Well, there is some folk who think that the keepers at the zoo should be killing all their animals. Something about them coming from Waterdeep or some such. Don't know why would that be. The zookeeps talked plenty to the city guard not so long ago. You'd think they know their business. What else do you need? Anything else about recent events? Have you heard anything strange about strange creatures in the area? Oh aye, plenty of odd beasts and more besides at the zoo. What are creatures other than at the zoo? Maybe you've heard something recent? They say that Meldenen the wizard keeps himself a collection of beasties, but I don't know anything about how recent he got them. You want to talk to him? He has a mansion on the northwest end of the district. He doesn't like visitors though. What else do you need? Know anything of interest about Black Lake? I get around the district a bit, yet. Here, yes. and hear odd things, as an old lady does. What do you have in mind? What kind of odd things do you hear? Well, there's this whole business with Formosa, but it's not polite to talk about such things. Come now, telling me won't do any harm. I suppose not at that. Formosa has been stirring up trouble at the square, they say, trying to turn everyone against the wizard. Best you hear such things for yourself. I can't make no sense of it. The square's in the northwest part of the district, and Formosa's there, no doubt. What else? I'd be interested in work, if you know anything. I need a hand with the laundry scrubbing. I could spare a copper for you, boy. Don't mind me none. What else? Are there any places of interest I should visit? Not sure what a young lad like you would like. Maybe go to the Broad-Laid Bear by the gate. It's got a strange reputation, they say. Never been there myself. I need some directions. Where's the nearest temple? The nobles be all godless in these parts. No temples in Black Lake just yet. Place to buy equipment? Nay. Could be you could buy some things at Broad-Laid Bear, mayhaps. It's on the south end of the district by the gate. Have I finished this line of... most of the rich folk around here call me the cleaning lady. Weren't always so, of course. Once they had me a pretty name to match my face. The city pays me a bit of coin to go around the district and keep it tidy, sure enough. Also takes in laundry from my neighbors. So you've been in every house in the area. Not every house, silly boy, but close enough to make no difference. Are there certain estates you don't go into? Oh my, you certainly wouldn't catch me going to Meldenen's estate. You take his laundry of all things. No, no, no. Mind you, there was a time. Ah, but I should not talk about such things. I be an old lady boy. Best you leave me to my work now. Oh, go on. What were you about to say? It was a long time ago, boy, when I was a pretty lass. Meldenen was a young nobleman, then, and handsome besides. His father, rest his soul, didn't approve of me none, so young Meldenen used to sneak me into his estate, he did. But that was long before Meldenen became a wizard and such. He has no use for a poor old woman no more, and that is better left in the past. If he snuck you into the estate, perhaps that entrance still exists. Oh yeah, it does. Meldenen had a magic door put in my very own home, which leads to his estate. It would be open for me at midnight, you see. I keep the door closed and shuttered now, but no idea if it's still open. I be hoping Meldenen's gone and forgotten about little old me. If you wish to use it some, me home be on the north end of the district. Here be my key, take it. Just don't make a mess, mind you. I don't really have anything worth stealing in there, but you look like a guard anyway, so I don't think I need to worry about you. Just use the key and go on. I am grateful. Take these 10 gold pieces as a gift from me. Thank you, my lord. It's a fair amount of coin for a poor old woman to own. You're very kind. And goodbye. Aye, and farewell to you. Alright, so apparently I can enter Meldenen's estate through this woman's home.
Dear, I'm getting to it. Takasi! Oh, excuse my elven. I'm all done here. Victory will be ours!
Meldenen West Wing Key.
letsplay.
Goddess, take you now! Yeah! Goddess, take you now! All right, dear. I'm getting to it. I'm all done here. All right, dear. I'm getting to it.
Time for a bit of the game.
I'm all done here. All right, dear. I'm getting to it. I'm all done here. All right, dear. I'm getting to it. Takasi! Oh, excuse my elven. I'm all done here.
Let's have at it! Yeah! Let's have at it!
Victory will be ours! Yeah. All right, dear. I'm getting to it.
You there, you must be identified. Is that the main gate? I think so. Who are you? Master says he no want to be disturbed. My name is Hardrim. Who are you? Me Gromin. Gromin works as a guard for Master. Keep bad people out. Let in Master friends only. Easy job. Never see a Master friend. Who are you? You don't need to challenge me. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't supposed to be, would I? Gromin guess not. You smart like Master. Gromin open door. You go see him, right? Well, to be honest, I don't necessarily want to yet, because I don't know if it loops. I have a feeling it might not loop all the way around because there's hardly space for it here. So I'll explore this wing in its entirety before I go to the other one. Oh.
All right, dear. I'm getting to it. Takasi! Oh, excuse my elven. Yeah!
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 Okay, Journal of Meldenen. This book is full of tightly scripted dates and notes, a journal kept by the wizard Meldenen. Most entries are short and to the point, regarding the various magical experiments and some of the creatures he has paid who have smuggled into the city for his examination. Most recently, however, his entries become more interesting. The gods must have smiled on my destiny. I have heard a little about the creatures being brought to the city from Waterdeep, but I thought little of my chances of even laying eyes upon them. Lo and behold, however, I discovered a Dryad from that very shipment, wandering the streets of the district. Lost and frightened, after the battle in the academy. It was glad enough to accompany me, and I have caged it for the moment until I decide what to do with it. I have decided to experiment upon this Dryad and find a cure for this plague on my own. Think of all the gold the panicked nobles of the city would offer me for a cure. It's too bad that the Dryad must be sacrificed, however. She is comely, if inhuman. I cannot get the Dryad out of my mind. Thoughts of her are with me always. Today I attempted to draw blood from her to fuel my experiment and found I could not even hurt her that much. Has she enchanted me, or am I simply lonely for such a beauty? I cannot think clearly. Still she recoils from my touch. I must win her love, I must. I will not release her from the cage until she feels as I do. Yeah, so this again brings up the issue of, some of the Waterdevian creatures are sentient beings. So it muddies the water a little bit as to, has the Dryad agreed to come to help cure the Wailing Death, or have they literally captured her? Because that would essentially be slavery and human sacrifice. Maybe you should put human in parentheses because she's a Dryad, but
Let's
still.
have at it! Fury!
Yeah!
'Tis your lives to waste!
Victory will be ours! Yeah!
I'll have you dead!
help me. Get me out of here.
Pleased to see you. Pleased to see you.
You aren't another one of the wizard's servants, are you? Is this another of his tricks? Are you a prisoner here? I am. My name is Samuel, an inspector for the city guard until that mad wizard took me prisoner. Captain Turin sent me to look for you. He did? It's good to know he didn't abandon me. I was almost afraid that, well, never mind. Thanks for coming to release me. I'd appreciate some information first. Of course, I'll tell you whatever I know, though it probably isn't much. How did you end up a prisoner here? I was just poking around the estate, actually, looking into some rumors I've heard of Meldenen acting more strangely than usual. I didn't expect anything, but it appears I was correct. Meldenen captured me and ranted about how I was trying to steal something from him. I have no idea what he was talking about, but he seemed convinced that I was up to no good. But why would he keep you a prisoner, a member of the guard? I don't know. Meldenen wouldn't ordinarily do this. Lots of other things perhaps, but not take a guard hostage. I don't know what he's up to. What do you know of this place? I don't remember much. The west wing here seems to be used mainly for Meldenen's experiments and storage. I think he lives below. Would you be able to find your way out? Yes, I believe I could. I'd try to, at least. Then go. The way behind me is clear. Thank you, sir. I'm sure I can find my way out of here. I only wish I could take revenge on that damnable wizard. Once you leave this place, seek out Captain Turin. I'm sure he will want to thank you for finding me. Fare thee well.
Victory will be ours!
Let's have at it!
Victory will be ours!
My master will reward me well for your help.
Victory will be ours! All right, dear. I'm getting to it.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Okay, stairs down.
All right, dear. I'm getting to it. Yeah.
What the? My weapon can't touch him!
Yeah.
What the? My weapon can't touch him!
Yeah. Yeah. And all done, princess. All right, dear. I'm getting to it. Yeah. I'm all done here.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
right, dear. I'm getting to it.
Let's have at it!
I'm all done here.
Time for a bit of the game!
Goddess, take you now! Yeah. I'm all done here.
Okay, that seems like a way forward, so I'll go back.
Victory will be ours! All right, dear. I'm getting to it. I'm all done here. Oh, all right, dear. I'm getting... Yeah! Yeah! right, dear. I'm getting to it. All done here.
This simple yet elegant chalice, supposedly the elven goddess Seanin Moonbow gave this chalice to an elven cleric who had uncovered a drow conspiracy against the moon elves many years ago. Wait, isn't this a chalice that Linu said was stolen?
Hey there, dear. What can I do for you?
I want to talk for a while. Tell me more about your story. I appreciate that you have waited patiently to hear more of my story. I think we have gone through enough together to warrant a deeper level of trust. I just ask that you don't make fun of me, since that was a dark blot on my name. Many years ago, a cleric performed a service for the people of Everesca by uncovering a drow plot to destroy the city. Seanin Moonbow came and presented the priest with a silver goblet. And that is what was stolen? Yes, the thief stole it right from the temple and managed to sneak out of Everesca. No small accomplishment there. The other priests were frightfully mad. Only the head priest was willing to concede that it could have happened to someone else. But of course it didn't. It happened to the person that broke the head off of the golden statue of Corellon. I didn't know what to do, so I stayed all night praying to Seanin to guide my path. The goddess heard my prayer, and just before the first ray of light broke the dark, I was granted a vision. What happened in the vision? I saw myself leaving Everesca and going on a long journey. At the end of the journey I returned with the chalice. The trip itself was a blur. I had no idea where to go, other than north and west. When I told the priests of my vision that would take me far away from them, they held a cheerful celebration in honor of my sacred quest. It was the first moment in my life when I felt I truly belonged. Oh wow, you are a little bit clueless, because clearly they were celebrating that you were leaving. You're a little clueless, aren't you? Well, no, it's just easier to accept it that way, and if I am clueless, at least I'm not exceedingly rude. But now they will never welcome me back to the city. My quest has failed. Surely you will find it someday. We can find it if we work together. No, you don't understand. No one will ever understand. I shall be an outcast for life. Please, I should not have said so much. We'll talk more about this later, but not now.
Hey there, dear. What can I do for you?
But I think I literally do have it. I guess I should be glad to share my daunting task with a friend. If I cannot turn to a fellow priest to help me, then who could I turn to? I am sorry I was so overcome with despair, but you see, I found the silver chalice of Moonbow once already. I found it in a small town called Lork, but then I lost it again. How in the name of all is holy did you lose it again? As I said, I found the chalice in the merchant town of Lork. The thief, a halfling, tried to sell it to a Zent merchant, but when the halfling tried to charge him 500 gold, the Zent claimed the religious artifact as a tribute to Bane. The halfling thief protested, but the mayor of the town is a Zent as well. The next thing halfling knew, he was arrested for murder of an old woman who had spit in the face of a Zent soldier the day before. Obviously he never committed the crime. It never fails to shock me when people are capable of such injustice. How did you find out all of this? I found out what happened when I showed up in town and saw a mob of people ready to hang him. Everyone was laughing and telling the story to anyone who would listen. They actually thought such injustice was funny. Even the bloody merchant was there for the hanging, and he was drinking from the sacred chalice. That takes a lot of gall. Don't admire him. There is nothing admirable against men with no honor. Oh, you misunderstood me. That was meant as a criticism. They already had the rope around the halfling's neck. When I heard the whole story, I didn't know what to do, but I had to stop it. I ran forward in the crowd, yelling for them to stop. I tripped and fell in the mud. I looked up and saw the face of a kindly grandmother. I reached for her hand and she kicked me right in the teeth. That's horrible. The mob turned into a giant brawl with fists and laughter flying everywhere. I crawled out of the crowd and fled the town, weeping as I ran. I made it to the forest and collapsed to the bushes off the road. As I lay there weeping, I heard a twig snap. I spun around, and there behind me was the halfling. He wrinkled at me and toasted me with the chalice which he held in his hand. I cried out that I have to have it back, but he just laughed and disappeared into the woods. I never saw him again. Don't worry, I'll help you find it. Thank you. That is a kind answer from a good friend. I know I shall probably never find it, but I shall not give up. I must return it to my people to restore my honor. Is this the chalice you were talking about? The silver chalice of Moonbow, thank you. I can never repay you for this gift of true friendship. There is something I have that might be some use to you. This is the pendant of the elf. It has the power to enhance some of your abilities with those of the elven ancestors. You have proven this day that you are a true friend to the elven people. This pendant only works for those who prove such worthiness. I am proud to be able to call you my friend. Thank you. Because of you, I can return the chalice to where it belongs. I shall protect it with my life until the opportunity arises for me to visit Everesca. Until that time, I shall remain by your side and help you achieve your goals. Thank you again, my dear friend. You're welcome. Dexterity +1. You know what? I might actually switch it, because my wisdom is pretty high already, and bonus dexterity would help me with hit chance.
Please let the servant of the oak be free at last.
Meldenen is somewhere near. You believe you can just invade my home, do you? I am not so easily assassinated.
My weapon can't touch him!
Don't kill me, please. I'll give you anything. Now you must wait until I wake up from being paralyzed before I can accept your surrender. Eight hours later.
Formosa sent you to kill me, didn't she? Didn't she? Why are you here?
I'm here to free the Dryad you stole, sorcerer. I did not steal her. I found her wandering the streets and took her in. It was my plan originally to concoct a cure for the plague from her and sell it to the highest bidder. Since then, however, her charms have weakened my judgment and prevented my research. No doubt it is best she is taken, or I could not rid myself of her influence. So you're saying then that Formosa did not send you? Will you spare me if I give you the key to the Dryad's cage? Make me an offer and I'll consider it. Spare my life, and I will give you 500 gold pieces. It's all I have, surely more than Formosa could have possibly paid you. Just gold? You're a sorcerer. You must have magic. Some, yes, but not without but you have without doubt helped yourself to what little I possess. Spent most of my time in research. Or did that elven wench tell you that before she hired you? Regardless, while I have no items to offer, gold I have plenty of. But how do I get back to that your previous offer? Say you have surrendered. I don't need you dead necessarily. Although, to be honest, the fact that you have taken this Dryad and kept her prisoner is, you know, mightily questionable from where I'm standing. But I did kind of destroy your whole house and possibly your life. What's to stop me from taking your coin anyway? Nothing. It's all the coin I have. Please, I beg you for mercy. No, but why does it... Why can't I just accept it? Who's this Formosa? The elven woman didn't send you? Then why the hell are you here? Free the Dryad. Yeah, the gold and the Dryad and you go free. Thank you then for your mercy, such as it is. I shall have to repay the wench someday soon for this indignity. Here is the 500 gold, which is all I have, and the key to the Dryad's cage. Take her and get out. I hope not to see you again, and you'll probably want to deliver this key to Formosa as well. Besides the Dryad cage, it also opens my warehouse. Now go, get out. Oh, actually, okay, so some poor people are going to get grain out of this, which is pretty cool in my book.
Oh, please let this servant of the oak be free at last. Are you kind, or but another captor come to torment me?
The sorcerer has kept you prisoner here? Sadly, yes. The servant wandered the city after fleeing the horrid battle. I did not know where to turn to and longed for my oak. Meldenen found me and brought me to this place. He meant to hurt me and make a cure for the great sickness. I did only what I could and charmed him. It was almost worse, however, to bear his obsession. Please release me, dwarven friend. I have been away from my oak for far too long. I ask that you first come to Aribeth and help cure the plague. You need not worry. All you have to do is take a lock of my hair to your lady Aribeth. I give it gladly, dwarven one. I had hoped I could do more, but I am very weak now. It saddens me to see sickness in your people, but now that you have my hair, I am no longer really needed here. May the servant of the oak be allowed to live. Would you be able to find your way home on your own? Yes, I believe I could. I need only to reach the nearest tree. The wizard who came to my grove said any tree would return me home. And you're free to go. The way behind me is clear. Thank you, dwarven one. I shall not forget you. If we meet again, I hope I shall have a chance to reward you properly. Farewell. Alright, I will go to Formosa and give her the key to... to Meldenen's stores. Oh, what? Why did you do? It's a pity you have chosen death. Didn't really have to happen, but I guess you were treating your job very seriously. Oh, apparently there are some more guards. Quite a few of them too.
Who are you? One of the city guard, I suppose. What do you say? Don't you think Meldenan should be forced to stop his hoarding and give up his stores?
I am in very good mood today. Someone must have agreed with my views, as the evil Meldenen has suffered an incident. I'm sure he deserves whatever has happened. He was hoarding food, essentially starving the poor. I was going to offer a reward for the key to his warehouse, and for his silver tooth as proof of his death. Tell me, do you know of any such things being done? You look like a man of action. I have the key for Meldenen's warehouse. Allow me to see it. Yes, this is the one. I can detect the counter spells on it. Bless you, sir. The city will be thanking the gods for you in the days to come. What of Meldenen himself? He lives, and I do not intend to kill him. As you wish. The people may fear Meldenen's retribution, and fear to enter the warehouse. Hopefully I can change their mind. As promised, here is the necklace. I know it's not much, but hopefully it will suffice. Getting the key was risky. Wouldn't some gold be fair? I will need what gold I have, thank you. You have earned the necklace, be grateful for that alone. You have helped me far more than I thought anyone would. Now I must go and collect others and enter the warehouse. Farewell, my lord. Is there anything inside besides grain? Possibly.
This load is a bit of a strain.
All right, dear. I'm getting to it.
Okay, I am not going to report to Aribeth that I have the final piece of the cure yet.
Hey there.
I have the head of the villain that was killing everyone. You do? I knew someone would make him pay. I knew there had to be some justice left somewhere. Thank you so very much. I wish I had something to give you, but I have nothing except my gratitude. I think.
What do you want?
Samuel has already made it back to the barracks. I was quite surprised to hear what has happened to him. I didn't think the sorcerer had that goal in him. Here's the 300 pieces reward. It's a bit more than the guard could have afford right now, obviously, but you've certainly earned it. Samuel is a close friend, after all. Thank you, it will be fine. Take it then. I wish I could pay you more. Thank you once again. You've helped far more than I would have hoped. Now if you'll excuse me, there's still much for me to deal with today. Okay, this episode has been long enough, so I'm going to save and end it for now. That's all for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!